Hello everyone, Namaskar. Welcome you all to the most beautiful platform of Adhyalay. Today we are going to complete this easiest chapter, Living World. Okay, so let us see about largest herbarium. I had asked you to remember it, right? Largest herbarium. What's your largest herbarium? Everyone, speak with me. Royal Botanical Garden, this is the largest herbarium. Royal Botanical Garden, largest herbarium. Central National Herbarium. Central National Herbarium, where it is located? It is located in Kolkata. Central National Herbarium. Central National Herbarium, located in Kolkata. National Botanical Research Institute, located in Lucknow. So you need to remember these three herbarium, right? I had taught this already, है ना? Now next is what? Botanical garden. Very easy, nothing is there. So if you are a board student, CBSE board or a PU board or any board student, they might ask you the definition to write. So what will you be writing? You know that it is a taxonomical aid. It is a taxonomical aid. है ना? It is helping us in classifying the organism. It is helping us in identifying the organism, right? So what will you be writing? The first statement will be what? It is a taxonomical aid. It is a taxonomical aid having specialized gardens that have collection of living plant for reference. ठीक है? Botanical garden has what? Collection of plant, and please note it, collection of living plant. Plants are not dead, right? In case of herbarium, it was actually plant specimen. You were drying it, keeping it and pressing it on the sheet. And then bottom right corner, you were writing all the details of the plant, right? But in case of botanical garden, it is actually plant. Like in a forest, you get plants. Similarly, in the botanical garden, you get plants, right? So why do we grow plant here? Why there is a requirement of growing plant? So plants are grown for identification purpose. Okay, we grow plant in a particular area and we are growing it for identification purpose. We want to identify it. So what will you be writing? You should write the botanical name of the plant. You should write the family of the plant so that people who are looking at that plant get to know that, okay, I am seeing this plant now, right? So botanical garden has been used tremendously, right? These are used so much. Yes, because it has variety of plants. Okay. So in the lab and all, botanical gardens are used so much. So questions come. Why actually botanical gardens do we require? What type of species do we keep in botanical garden? So we will try to keep so many varieties, right? Let's say there is a variety of plant growing in Guwahati. There is a variety of plant growing in Bhubaneswar. And there is a variety of plant growing in Dharwad. These three are in the different, three corners of India. So now if you want to study about a plant located in these three regions, will you be going personally once Dharwad, Bhubaneswar and then Guwahati? You will prefer this, or will you prefer a place going to one single place and getting everything there? Obviously, we will prefer going to one place and getting all the things which we require there. And that is your botanical garden. That's the address. That's the house where you can go and get all varieties of plants. So, the types of plant which are grown, only and only in Bhubaneswar, but they grow so much. It's not like one or two plant is growing. They grow abundantly. So those type of species are called as endemic species. Okay, endemic means any species which is growing in a particular area in so much amount. एक particular area में grow कर रहा है और बहुत ज़्यादा grow करता है. That is endemic. मतलब कुछ दिल्ली में ग्रो हुआ, some plants are growing in Delhi, मतलब सिर्फ दिल्ली में ग्रो हो रहा है वो अगर आप चाहोगे you want it in Bangalore, you will not get it. So these kind of species are called as endemic species, present in a particular area. So what will we do? Those kind of species we will take and we will grow in one area, botanical garden, we will name it, so that any person who wants to read about it can come and study, right? So what kind of plant species? Endemic. Endemic means what? Species which are found in a particular area in abundant amount, but in particular area, not everywhere else. Okay? Then what type of species we will be growing there? Exotic species. What do you mean by exotic? Something which does not belong to us. Exotic matlab we have brought it from outside. We have brought it from outside. Maybe outside India, right? Like carrot grass, Parthenium. It's not of India, right? Yes, Swati, you have any idea about it? Yeah? So, we try to grow exotic species which do not belong to India and endemic species which belong to India, but they are grown in particular area only. So which type of plants do we grow in botanical garden? We grow exotic and endemic species so that any person who wants to study about the plants can directly go to the botanical garden and get their study done. Got it? That's the beauty of botanical garden. है ना? And also what will you be written? What all things will be written? What all things will be written? To identify the plant, botanical name and the family of the plant. So that was botanical garden. Now coming to museum. What do you keep in museum, my dear? Do you keep living? No, you keep dead things there, right? In botanical garden, living, right? In zoological park, living, because animals you keep there, right? In herbarium, you store the plant specimen. You preserve the plant specimen in herbarium. Now, what about museum? You preserve dead plant and animal specimens. है ना? You preserve plant and animal specimen for study and reference. It is dead. It is not living. Right? So, if you have gone to a museum, you might have observed a bottle of glass, है ना, made up of glass, jar, and in that solution will be there, preservative solution will be there. Inside that you will see scorpion, different types of species will be kept. You might have observed it in your lab also, biology lab, right? In your school, college. There also jar will be there, glass jar. In that preservatives will be kept, and then the organisms will be kept in that preservative solution so that it does not get rotten, right? So that is one thing. And the another thing is what? Maybe some insect and all you can keep in a small box. Wooden box you can have, small box. You can collect the insect, you can kill it, you can collect the insect, you can kill it, and you can pin it up on a small box. If you have visited any museum, you might have seen it. Insects are kept like that. Now, have you wondered about the big animals? How are they kept? For example, lion. है ना? I want to keep the dead lion. I want to keep the dead elephant. How am I going to supposed to keep it? That heavy animal, if you keep it with the flesh, it will start rotting and it will start smelling too bad, right? So what do we do? Do we carry that heavy 100 kg, 200 kg elephant and then we keep it in the museum? What do we do? If any such animal dies, if any animal dies and we want to keep it. For example, birds also, right? Birds also have a lot of flesh in them. Mammals, right? Mammals also have a lot of flesh in them. So what do we do? Do we preserve them with the entire flesh and muscles inside? What do we do? Think. Yes or no, you can answer. Do we preserve them entirely or do we do something with that? We can't preserve them entirely, right? If you do that, it is going to get rotten and it is going to smell too bad. It is going to be so heavy also. So what we do? What we do in teddy bear? You have seen teddy bears, right? Outside it will give you the shape, but inside stuffed. Similarly, we do stuffing, है ना? Like big, like large animal. NCERT line, ठीक है? Large animal, birds, mammals, large animal, birds, mammal. We put it in a glass house, and these animals, first we empty them from inside. From inside, we empty them. We make it empty. ठीक है? And then what do? We stuff it. है ना? Like cotton, something like cotton and all. We will stuff it inside. This process is called as taxidermy. Dermy matlab skin na. We are dealing with taxonomy, right? Skin. So only we are taking the skin. Rest all we are taking it out and we are stuffing things inside such that that does not get rotten. That is called as taxidermy. Now it is not there in NCERT, but it's not that difficult. है ना? Taxidermy. You should know that in museum what do? You don't keep those heavy animals like that. You do the stuffing in them. You remove the flesh and you do stuffing in them. And that process is called as taxidermy. I hope it is clear to you. Cool? Now, zoological park. So when you look at zoological park, you know what do you keep here? You keep living wild animal. है ना? They are not dead. You have visited zoos, right? So you keep wild animal there. Which kind of environment you will give? Goli banduk ka environment? No, right? You will give them protected environment under human care. Human beings will be taking care of them, right? So what happens if we do this? This enables us to learn about their food habit and behavior. What exactly they eat food? What is their behavior? Right? We get to know about them, right? So we try to provide them as much as possible. We try to provide them the natural habitat. है ना? Like if there is a lion in the zoo, what do? We will give them a big area. We will make sure some trees are there that they feel that yeah, I am in a forest, right? So we try to give them natural habitat. So zoo, we keep wild animals in a protected environment under human care. This helps us in enabling us to know the food habit and behavior of the animal. So that is zoological park. Got it? Now it is very interesting. Key. Like locks have keys, right? Locks have keys. Similarly, if you see any organism, and you want to classify it into some group, should I keep it in reptile? Should I keep it in bird? Should I keep it in, mammals? Should I keep it in fish? Should I keep it in amphibian? Where I should be keeping it? Right? That's the question. That's the lock. When you see a species, that is like a lock. ताले के जैसा है वो. That is like a lock. You need to open it. You need to keep trying and open it. And when will you successfully open it? When you get to know that this species belong to which class? है ना? Is it fish, amphibian, reptile, apes, mammals? What is it? Right? So that key to find out the species belong to what is this key. ठीक है? That is the key. So what is this key? It is a taxonomical aid which is used for identification of plant and animal. है ना? Any plant is given to you, any animal is given to you. You need to identify it belongs to what? Which plant? ठीक है? So key is a taxonomical aid used for identification of plant and animals based on similarities and dissimilarities. ठीक है? Let's say I have given you a rat. I have given you what? Rat. There is a rat. I have given you this rat. ठीक है? Now this rat, I don't know it is looking like rat or not, but you can just imagine it as a rat. So this rat I have given you. You don't know it is a rat. You do not know it is a rat. ठीक है? I have given you this. It is like a lock. You don't know, na? I am asking you to put it in Pisces, amphibian, reptile, apes or mammal. That is my question to you. है ना? कि I have given you a species. I am telling you please put it in any of the group. Fish, which is Pisces, amphibian like frog and all, then reptiles like lizard and all, apes like birds, and mammals like us. ठीक है? So that is your task to do. So this is like a lock. You need to keep trying. What you will keep trying? You will keep trying with what? Characters, right? You will say, ki, do they have fins? Do they have fins? What will be the answer? Do they have fins? What will be the answer? Tell me yes or no. I have given you a rat. You will say no, right? So now, which category got gone? Pisces? It is not fish. It is not fish. Now you will check for amphibians. Can they live in water as well as land? Can they live in water as well as land? Your answer will be again no. Then you will say no, 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 no. It cannot live. So I will reject. It will not be in the amphibian group. You will go to reptile section. You will again take characters. You will match whether it is matching whether the character is matching with the reptile character or not. Yes or no? No. You will move further. Apes, can they fly? That character you are taking. You are trying to match the character with apes. No, 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 no. It cannot fly. Then you came to mammal. Again, you will take character of the mammal. What will you say? That okay, mammals, can they give birth to baby? Yes, yes, yes. Can they feed their baby? Yes, yes, yes. So what did you come to know? That its characters are matching with mammals. And what's the key here? You got the key that this species belong to mammals. This species belong to mammals. Got it? So key is a process. Key is what? It is a process of doing what? Of identifying plants and animals कि वो किस ग्रुप से बिलोंग करते हैं based on similarity and dissimilarity. तो do we keep animals in key? Do we keep plants in key? Answer this question. Do we keep plants and animals in key? Or it is a process? It is a process. You don't keep a plant, you don't keep an animal in key, right? It is a process of doing what? Of identifying plant and animal. आप उसको एक एक ग्रुप में डाल देते हो कि आपको इस प्लांट में चले जाना चाहिए, आपको इस वाले एनिमल ग्रुप में चले जाना चाहिए बेस्ड ऑन सिमिलैरिटीज एंड डिससिमिलैरिटी. गॉट इट? तो रैट को आप कौन से ग्रुप में डालोगे? यू विल पुट इट इन द मैमल्स ग्रुप. यस? तो कैसे करते हो? हाउ डू यू डू दिस प्रोसेस? It uses a pair of two contrasting character called couplet. I told you na, whether two pair of contrasting character matlab, do they have fins? Do they have fins? Or what? Two characters can be there na. They have fins. What do you mean by contrasting character? They don't have fins. whether they have it or they don't have it. They don't have fins. So this is your contrasting character. Ulta ulta. Someone is tall, someone is short. This is contrasting character, right? So we will take contrasting character, pair of two contrasting character, which is called as couplet. It is called as what? Couplet. Pair of contrasting character को बोलते हैं couplet. तो मान लो they have fins. क्या पता चला आपको? They have fins. So what will you do? You will select it. You will select it. What if they don't have fins? You will reject it. You will say that no, it does not belong to fish. ये fish से belong नहीं करता. So whatever statement you write in a key, you will write a statement, right? For example, they have fins. They have fins. You selected it. You selected it. They have fins. Now you will write a statement that the given species got selected. The given species got selected. मतलब the characters are matching with the fish. So this given statement which got selected, the given species which got selected, इस statement को आप बोलते हो lead. Every statement which you write in the key is called as lead. हर एक statement जो आप key में लिखते हो, that is called as lead. Okay? And keys are analytical in nature. किसी को कोई doubt? Analytical का मतलब we have to do analysis. We are doing analysis to find out the plant belongs to which group and animals belong to which group based on the analysis. How do we do this analysis? By taking pair of two contrasting character, and then you will select or reject it. Right? When you select or reject, you will write a statement. You will write one statement, and that statement is called as lead. Clear है? Clear होना चाहिए. Okay, that will be called as lead. So that is the key. So what all things we have learned? We have learned herbarium. We have learned botanical garden. These two were related to plant. Then we learned what? Zoo. Then we learned what? Museum. And then we learned key. 5 taxonomical aid. Now what we are going to learn is, it is just a recorded description. है ना? You will have a book. And in the book, you will write down कि अच्छा, I live in Bhubaneswar. I want to know in Bhubaneswar how many types of plants are present. Okay, I am in Bhubaneswar. I want to know what all types of animals are present in my area. And it should be written in a book. तो आप एक बुक खोलोगे, उस बुक में सब लिखा होगा कि अच्छा भुवनेश्वर में ये वाला प्लांट पाया जाता है, ये वाला, ये वाला, ये वाला, ये वाला. Right? So what are we doing? We are recording description. Right? We are just writing it down. जैसे बुक में लिखा है ना knowledge, जैसे डिक्शनरी में words लिखे हैं, similarly we are going to now record the description in the form of book. ठीक है? These are all recorded description. Cool. तो flora क्या होता है? Flora is for plant. Flora is for what? Plant. Please make it clear that we are talking about now books. Books. Flora provide the information about plant specimens found in a particular area. What about fauna? What about fauna? Fauna is related to animal. Right? Fauna will tell you what all animals are present in a particular area. ठीक है? That's there everywhere, Raj. It is here also. In Hubli also you get a lot of dogs, street dogs. Right? So what are they having? Flora is having the details of plant species. Fauna is having the details of animal species. है ना? So it actually gives you the habitat and distribution. Flora and fauna. That gives you the description of habitat and distribution of प्लांट एंड एनिमल, प्लांट एंड एनिमल्स, कि उनको कौन कौन सा हैबिटेट में हो. जैसे if there is a book written related to Bhubaneswar, so you know, right, that what is the climate of Bhubaneswar, which kind of habitat do you get in Bhubaneswar, right? So according to flora and fauna, you get to know in which area of our country or in the entire world you get which kind of plant species and which kind of animal species. Got it? That's flora fauna. Now the next thing is monograph. Next thing is what? Monograph. So monograph is what? Mono matlab single, right? Mono, single. Monograph. It deals with information of only one taxon. For example, it is talking about only genus. It is talking about only family. ठीक है? If there is a book which is talking about only one taxon, only and only one taxon, that is called as monograph. Monograph. Cool. Now moving forward, manuals. So what do we do here in manuals? Manuals. Now let's say you moved out from your house. Okay? You came out from your house. You came out from your house and there is a neighbor. Okay? You look at them. Do you identify them when you look at them? कि हाँ, this is Raj or this is Rahul or this is Azam or Swati. Just by looking at them, you can identify their names or not? Just by looking at them, you can identify their names or not? If you know them. If you know कि हाँ, they look like this, their hair is like this. If you know the details, you can identify their names, right? Because they stay nearby. Similarly, manuals do what? It is also a book. Manual is also a book. What it does? It provides information for identification of name. For identification of name of the species found in an area. Let's say you are seeing NCERT book. है ना? So in NCERT book, if you learn few things, for example, in chapter cell, you have seen the structure of mitochondria, right? Now, even if I don't write the name mitochondria, I am not writing it. I just draw the structure of mitochondria. If I draw the structure of mitochondria, you will be in a position to tell me, ma'am, it is mitochondria. Yes or no? Similar thing manuals also does. What happens here? In the manual, they will give you pictures, right? This is how they look, that is the character, this, that, and they will write the name over here, right? So when you see these type of plant, when you see these type of animals outside, you will be able to recognize it and you will be able to say, oh, this is this plant, right? So that is the function of manual, to provide the information for what? For identification of name. जैसे आपने उसको देखा, आप उसका नाम बता सकते हो, अरे ये तो ये है. जैसे मूवी में हम हीरोज देखते हैं ना, जब मूवी में हीरो को देखते हैं तो बताते हैं ना, अरे ये ऋतिक रोशन है, ये सलमान खान है, शाहरुख खान है कि नहीं? वही है मैनुअल का कहानी, कि वो आपको हेल्प करता है नाम को पहचानने में. आपको पूरा डिस्क्रिप्शन देगा ताकि आप उसको देख के बाहर कभी देखो तो पहचान जाओ कि ये वाला ये प्लांट है, ये वाला ये एनिमल है. समझे? फिर आ जाओ कैटलॉग में. कैटलॉग क्या होता है? व्हाट इज कैटलॉग? कैटलॉग, व्हाट इज कैटलॉग? इट इज लिस्टिंग ऑफ स्पीसीज अल्फाबेटिकली. हम अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में उसको लिस्ट कर देते हैं. मान लो हम अभी धारवाड़ ले लेते हैं फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल. तो धारवाड़ में कितने स्पीसीज है, उसको हम अल्फाबेट ऑर्डर में अरेंज करेंगे. हम ए से लेके जेड तक जो भी स्पीसीज पाए जाते हैं ना, उसको हम अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज कर देंगे. तो जब आप स्पीसीज को अल्फाबेट ऑर्डर में अरेंज कर देते हो, लिस्ट कर देते हो एक बुक में, उसको बोलते हैं कैटलॉग। तो फ्लोरा इज फॉर प्लांट, फौना इज फॉर एनिमल। दे जस्ट टेल यू कि कैसे कैसे एरिया में वो पाए जाते हैं, कितने पाए जाते हैं। मोनोग्राफ एक टैक्सॉन के बारे में होता है। मैनुअल हमेशा याद रखना नाम, मैनुअल आपको हेल्प करता है नाम पहचानने में, आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ नेम ऑफ द स्पीसीज। और कैटलॉग आप स्पीसीज को अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज कर देते हो। किसी भी एरिया में कितने स्पीसीज है उसको आप अल्फाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज कर देते हो, दैट इज कैटलॉग। समझे? चलो ये क्वेश्चन करो तो फटाफट। डू दिस क्वेश्चन, नीट 2013 का क्वेश्चन है, लॉन्च कर रही हूँ पोल, ठीक है? फटाफट करो। आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन। विच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट? इनमें से कौन करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट नहीं है? फटाफट आंसर करना है, क्विक। Yeah, all of you have gone for the correct answer. Let me end the poll and let me share the results. You can see the results. Right, 100% correct answer. Cool. So यहाँ पे photographs नहीं होते भाई साहब, right? आप dead preserve करते हो animal plants को वहाँ पे। बाकी तो सब सही है कि is a taxonomical aid for identification of species. Herbarium वहाँ पे dry करते हो, press करके preserve करते हो। बॉटनिकल गार्डन है कलेक्शन ऑफ लिविंग प्लांट, सब सही था, बस एक गलत था। राइट, यू गॉट इट। कोई भी डाउट है बोलो। नाउ इट इज द टाइम फॉर डाउट्स। एनी डाउट्स आर देयर फ्रॉम दिस चैप्टर? यस राज।
मैम की दिमाग में नहीं रहा।
दिमाग में नहीं रहा, बहुत अच्छी बात है। क्यों दिमाग में नहीं रहा? अरे फिर से म्यूट हो गए। सी, की इज अ प्रोसेस ऑफ आइडेंटिफाइंग प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स बेस्ड ऑन सिमिलैरिटीज एंड डिसिमिलैरिटी। आप सिमिलैरिटी डिसिमिलैरिटी चेक करते हो कि क्या ये मैमल से मैच करता है, क्या ये फिश से मैच करता है। आप कैरेक्टर लोगे, मैमल का कैरेक्टर लोगे, फिश का कैरेक्टर लोगे। अगर मैच करेगा तो आप बोलोगे हाँ मैच कर रहा है, आप एक एक स्टेटमेंट लिखते जाओगे, हाँ मैच कर रहा है, तो वो स्टेटमेंट को आप लीड बोलते हो। अगर मैच किया तो आप उसको कैटेगरी में डाल दो, दैट इज की। जो कैरेक्टर लेते हो, जो कैरेक्टर लेते हो उसको कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर बोलते हैं। या तो प्रेजेंट है या तो प्रेजेंट नहीं है, क्या वो लंबा है क्या वो छोटा है, उल्टा उल्टा कैरेक्टर लेते हो। यस नो यस नो, उसको हम कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर बोलते हैं। दो दो कैरेक्टर लोगे, कपलेट बोलते हैं उसको। द कॉन्ट्रास्टिंग कैरेक्टर दो है ना, तो उसको हम कपलेट बोलते हैं। दैट इज ऑल। की एक एनालिसिस है जिसमें मैंने आपको एक स्पीसीज दिया और आपको उसको आइडेंटिफाई करके एक ग्रुप में डाल देना है, दैट इज की। ओके, समझा क्या? थैंक यू सो मच। हम अगली क्लास में पढ़ने वाले हैं प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी, ट्रांसपोर्टिंग प्लांट्स। सो प्लीज लर्न अबाउट ऑस्मोसिस, है ना, डिफ्यूजन, फैसिलिटेटेड डिफ्यूजन, एक्टिव ट्रांसपोर्ट एंड ऑल दीज थिंग्स। कूल, थैंक यू, सी यू इन नेक्स्ट क्लास।